discussing a very interesting topic, and this is for couples. So if you're not married or you're planning to marry, okay, if you're not married, this is not your topic. But if you're planning to marry, this is definitely yours. Or if you're just interested, I guess it is. So, when you marry, all right, when you decide to officially marry, one of the things that you look out for is going out on a honeymoon. And the first day of marriage is quite critical in anybody's marital status. In some cultures, they look at it in the sense of go home on your bed, and that's where you spend the first night. Culturally, they will do a lot of things, blah, 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 blah. I'm not going to get into it, but they will do a lot of things. But some prefer a hotel. They'll just say, you know what? Forget about what you're thinking. Me and my wife or me and my husband are going to go to a hotel. Now the question is, should married people go to hotels for their honeymoon after they get married? What are the effects? Are there any spiritual issues that happened? Apostle Mtenge, yes. Good morning.
Good morning, and compliments on the season. You see, life is funny. Life is joyous, and life must just be good, okay? How many aeroplanes have you flown, and on whose seat were you sitting? How many people, criminals have sat there, crooks have sat there on the seat of the aeroplane that you charter, okay? So what about a bed? What is it for, okay? So you find that in the Bible, it's written, it should be in Deuteronomy 25 or so. When a man marries or a woman gets married, especially soldiers, they were given 1 year rest. No fighting, no shooting, no whatever. Okay, just to enjoy your wife and enjoy your husband. It's written in the Bible. So you cannot enjoy it in your karamshako, your house, which is not even well built and so forth. And there are some other things missing. The TV is missing. You don't have all other things that can beautify that room where you are trying to enjoy with your partner.
Okay.
You are better off you go to a hotel. Okay, even Jesus and Mary, when they were going to Jerusalem, they looked for an inn or a hotel. They had the money to pay for the hotel. On that, all the hotels were full. Was that the first time that Mary and Joseph would have slept in that hotel? No. Merchants and the other businessmen, passed through that hotel. So the idea of saying that, no, you get demons or maybe there's something that will go wrong with you, it doesn't exist.
Doesn't?
It doesn't exist. People have shifted from Kabulonga to Chivoria to Ibex, and they have been sleeping in rooms which they never built. Okay? Other people have died in those rooms.
Please call us in. Okay.
Hey.
So you don't agree?
I don't agree. This is just something which is too toddler and kiddish.
Okay.
Yeah, kiddish.
I like that. Pastor Anita.
Yes, sir.
Yes. What's your comment?
For me, to be honest, I agree and disagree depending on the generation that you are from.
Okay.
Yeah, but my advice to the viewers or anyone who's listening to this, we understand that our clothing or our materials that we use as men of God without discrimination are a mantle, so it is a spirit. So what I would advise is that they should obviously continue to go to hotels, but a prayer should be offered. The same way when we go to the supermarket, we buy food and we consecrate it with prayer. So as children of God, as Christians, I think we need to play a vital role of making sure that when you go to that hotel or honeymoon where you need to relax, because it's a moment to relax, so it has to be away from home for you to create memories, but consecration should be done. And my spiritual father, Dr. Prophet Shepherd Bushi, always tells us, even when we go, because we do a lot of church activities like IVP and we go in hotels. So when we do that, he tells us to anoint or make a prayer in the place where you are. In that way, I strongly feel that it will make a difference. I hope it helps the
So
lady.
in a nutshell, what you're saying, this person speaking is speaking utter nonsense.
No. they are speaking from a perspective because a demon is a spirit without a body. It can be found in any places. And we know that without looking down on the services of great hotels out there, there are people that use hotels for different reasons. So as if I'm going to use that room for the hotel, first of all, as a woman of God, I'm going to go and begin to pray for that place. So when I go to make my reservation, I'll do it earlier. I'll get the room number. And for some of us who are in the prophetic, even numbers interpret something. So I will choose something that I can invoke in the spirit and pray and make sure that when I go there, I am carrying the Spirit of God.
Okay. I don't know. You're in between. I'm trying to get it because her statement is 100% don't do it. That's what she's saying. She's saying don't do it at all.
Don't do it because...
Rather, go home after your wedding, because it's a known fact for a lot of people that get married. Even these events places now, they're even offering you a complimentary night at the very place that you are.
Yeah.
You know. So you are rest assured that every weekend, different partners are going to these places. Obviously, different altars are being created in the spiritual realm, and she may have a point spiritually to say, look, a bed is an altar. You don't just share a bed anyhow, all right? But again, it's just a bed.
No, a bed is an altar, but a bed is not an altar, because an altar is a place of prayer when we look at the interpretation of an altar. So a bed is a sacred place where a marital altar is built.
Yeah.
But the real altar is in us. The Bible says, he that is in me is in God. So we are not built with the spirit of fear of timid. And when we go to the Bible, when you recon on the meaning of honeymoon, in the book of Deuteronomy 24:5, the Bible says, when a man is newly married, he shall not go out with the army or liable for any other public duty. He shall be free, like what Apostle said. He shall be free 1 year to be happy with his wife. So honeymoon is actually a moment where a couple should enjoy and relax. But remember, we go to restaurant. If we're going to go to restaurant and think, these people go everywhere. You understand?
Yes.
So it's a matter of blessing a place. And I believe that words are object. When you speak a word in this place, even right now, the presence of God is here because many people sit on this chair. So we're not going to say we're not going to go to Diamond TV because somebody else
So now
went there.
I'm feeling you're not agreeing with this lady.
No, I do not
want you to
agree.
Yes.
Because I feel like they do not have detailed insight to understand the biblical power of prayer. You understand? To also understand the biblical power of words. When you stand as a child of God and you declare, the Bible says, say to this mountain and it shall be leveled. So as a child of God, when you go to your matrimonial home, you need to pray. That's why we have committees, we have prayer groups before you get married. Their job is to make sure that they clear the way. And we serve a God who goes ahead of us.
I'm going to put you... We are looking at honeymoon issues after you have married. You go, is it spiritual, all right, that you should, not go for your honeymoon, rather go to your marital bed. So we're coming to you, son. So that issue of, I was given hell, believe you me, when I was getting married. Like, hey, that bed you've had, I had a very nice bed, by the way, very expensive. I bought it then. The time was Fen City. Fen City was Fen City, all right?
It's still funny.
Well, then, I would go and buy that bed from Fen City. It came in this, those tumakas who are flat, those my flat bases, yes. It came wrapped nice. Still have it till today. Amazing bed. They were like, no, you have to get a new bed. You have to get everything new. And they made me feel so bad, like there's a lot of demons on my old bed. Then I hear another person, look, I already have my old bed and it doesn't matter. Isn't that not an issue to you?
No, it's not. It's not. And I think that you just allowed people to control what you were feeling. And maybe also, I don't know how your youthful life was.
Okay.
But I will tell you that probably that is their fears. Because many people believe, no, there could be other things, other people have gone through that bed. And so maybe it is an altar as people think. Others don't even believe in, when you pray, you have prayed.
But it's happening to a lot of people, though.
Yeah, but
hundreds. I'm sure you've...
I tell you that it's nonsense. Nobody actually had even the guts to ask me those questions. I bought my bed in 2018.
Yeah.
Way before 2018. Could be 2016 or 15. I married in 2018. The bed is still there.
Yeah.
And I bought it in the same funny city you are talking
Yeah,
about.
of course.
Yes. So it is nothing. My friends come, sometimes it's the visitor. They will come. I have respect, so much respect for them. I remember when I had our humble beginning, there was no proper mattress for an elderly person that I had received in my home.
Yeah.
Dragged my bed, my mattress from the main bedroom, and we slept on the other, this nice bed. The remaining can still be heavy. That's why we slept with my wife.
Okay.
And I got the mattress, I gave it to the visitors. Nothing, no demonic attack, our marriage is still intact. So the issues of the altar, it is actually more at heart than the things of taking the physical stuff and all that.
Okay.
It is never there, it doesn't exist. So for me, like Apostle Mtenge had put it earlier, what matters more is what your intention is. For example, if I go to a hotel, what is my intention? That is what matters.
Okay.
And then if we are going to be running away from spaces or places because we feel many other people have been there, wow, we will not be part of this world. The world has been condemned fully in totality.